Hey y'all, Bay here, bringing you Captain Tsubasa Dream Team, and today you're watching the Japanese version, but I'm gonna jump to my Excel right away, so stay tuned. I'm gonna be doing the English version today. So today's topic is, I think many of you have gotten this new Wakabayashi, Asia qualifier Wakabayashi, right? And this guy is dedicated to punch, and he has jumping SGGK double punch, which is not bad. 485 at level 99, and it comes out with level 20. So if you got dupes, some people might have gone up to already like level max, right? Like someone like me, right? But my point of this video today is, I think there's many people who are confused how to use this Wakabayashi, because this guy, as you probably saw on my past video where I did the evaluation when this guy first came out, this guy's punch at max is like 72.3k, okay, because this guy has full body stand 40%, right? But I think there's still many people who's using fist Wakabayashi or 97 Wakabayashi more than this new Wakabayashi. And for these people, I think many people are confused whether or not to give this punch to fest or 97 Wakabayashi. So I don't know if this video will become a solution for these people, but I made an Excel comparing Wakabayashi, 3 Wakabayashi with this new punch skill, because I don't think I'd ever done a punch comparison for Wakabayashi, because Wakabayashi was always a catch goalie, you know. So this time, now that this new punching goalie came out, I thought it's about time I do evaluation or comparison between 3 Wakabayashis if all these 3 characters have the punch skill. So let's go on to the Excel. So here it is. On the left is this time's Asia qualifier Genzo, and then in the center is Fest Wakabayashi, and then on the right is 97 Wakabayashi. So the second 2 Wakabayashi, they are dedicated more to catch, but as you can see, their punch is pretty high too. Well, not pretty, it's damn high. Fest Wakabayashi has above 14k when it's against non-Japanese, and 97 Wakabayashi, when his safety zone is activated, 13.5k punch. So the difference between punch and catch for these 2 goalies is only around 1,000. Normally, for most goalies, right, it's always like the difference is pretty big, you know. If you're a catch goalie, your punch is like shit. So this time's Asia qualifier Wakabayashi is like that, right? His punch is 8,800, whereas his catch is 10,700 almost. So that's like, the difference is like 2,000. That's big, right? So as a result, I think there's many people who's already raised somewhat catch skill for Wakabayashi, whether it's SGGK or PSGGK. It's not a good idea for you guys to give that catch to this time's Asia qualifier Wakabayashi, because his catch stats is just too shit. Even if he has full body stand 40%, as you can see on the bottom of the Excel where it's colored red, if you give the PSGGK to this Wakabayashi and his full body stand 40% is on, it's only 63k. That's not strong. That is not strong, and this guy has low stamina, so it's not a wise idea to use catch, I think. Yeah. And as you can see on the very bottom where the cell is blue, when he uses jumping SGDK double punch with full body stand, his overall punching stats is 72.5k, which is strong, way better, and this is way better in terms of stamina consumption as well. So it's not like there's no meaning much. There's not I don't think it's a good idea to use catch for this Asia qualifier Wakabayashi. Okay. So my topic today, however, is comparison between these 3 goalie when they use punch. So if this punch is given to Fest Wakabayashi, look at his stats on the bottom. If the opponent is non-Japanese, his overall punching stats will be almost like 68k. 68. And if the opponent, of course, is not non-Japanese. So if it's Japanese, it's gonna be 59, of course, because his passive is non-Japanese player killer 15%. So that's the difference. The reason why there's two figures is on the left is the lower stats, on the right is when the passive is on. Okay, so for that, it's the same story for everything. And on the right, very right, it's the 97 Wakabayashi. And if this guy has the jumping STGK double punch, it's so long, the name, his overall stats when the safety zone is on will be 65.5k. So it's a bit weaker than Fest Wakabayashi because his punch stats is a little bit lower than Fest, but it's pretty much the same. You know, if the punching stats is around this level, 65.5k to like 68k, it's like, I think a good example would be, if you guys remember, I was using it for some time, 97 Wakashimazu. That guy with Desperate Defensive Chop, which is the best punching skill in the game. That Wakashimazu level, 1997 Wakashimazu, the red Wakashimazu, will have 67k with the Desperate Chop, 67. But this Wakabayashi, look at him. This jumping STGK double punch isn't as strong as Desperate Chop, but still, because his stats are better, it goes up to like 68k for Fast, 65.5 for 97. So for 97, it's a little bit lower than Wakashimazu, but still, to get a good image, if you imagine how strong that 97 Wakashimazu was, these Wakabayashis will be at the same level with punch, and they have a better figure with catch. So what you can do after giving the punch to these Wakabayashi is when the opponent shoots like a really strong OP shot from like really close, then you should definitely use catch, right? But then if the opponent like shoots like a long shot or like low level shot, you can avoid that with punch, and by doing that you can, you know, save your stamina because this punch will only take like 245. You know, whereas like PSGGK takes up like almost like 400. So there's a big difference there. And because Clab is starting to like give out all these black balls, I think today there's so many people that has like 3-4 forward or OMF AM characters that have really high level shot. And to face these forwards, I think to have one punch skill is something that's going to be important from now on. So yeah, I think giving this Asia qualifier punch is an idea. I'm not recommending you to do this but giving this Wakabayashi means you'll lose this Wakabayashi. This Wakabayashi will be gone, and also at the end of the day, this Asia qualifier Wakabayashi is the best punching goalie within Wakabayashi. So you know, you have to really determine is this a good idea. And also if you're going with like red team, you will not be able to use this Wakabayashi. But when you're going with red team, to be honest, 2018 Wakabayashi is better than this Asia qualifier Wakabayashi. So yeah, that's the thing. And also one more thing, I think there's many types of people, like for my Japanese account, I've been raising SGGK, the normal SGGK catch, and it's at level 94. I'm stopping it at level 94. I'm not using like dedicated black balls because it's a waste, I think, because there's like now jumping SGGK, PSGGK, or like the God SGGK, right? Which is way better. So I think there's people who's still using SGGK like me. For those people, I think there's another thing you have to consider, because we now got so many black balls, or like Wakabayashi dedicated black balls, so we can give those to the new double punch, right? But then at the same time, you can use those black balls to raise PSGGK, JSGGK, or God SGGK. You can do that as well. And since you're using SGGK like me, is it a good idea to use your black balls to the double punch first before having another like stronger catch? You know, that's what I'm really considering right now myself. This punch is good. It's good to save your stamina. It's a not bad skill. It's like almost the same level as SGGK catch if you look at Fest Wakabayashi. The difference is only 3,000, you know? So if for those who's been raising or still using SGGK, if you raise this double punch, I think you should shift this Fest Wakabayashi to punch goalie. You don't have to use SGGK catch in any case. But my concern is, should I really use this black balls to double punch first, or should I do PSGGK first? That's my concern. So I made this video. Like I said in the beginning, I don't think it might not be a solution for many people yet, just by looking at this Excel. But I hope you can refer to it and make it like a tool to determine what to do. But even for me, after making this Excel, I still can't make up my mind. It's too hard. This punch, I think, is going to be really important to save your stamina, and this is as strong as SGGK level 99. The difference is only 3,000, right? But then at the same time, if you are to use your black balls to double punch, shouldn't you use it first to PSGGK or God SGGK? That's the question. So for those who already has PSGGK 99 or like God SGGK 99, I think you could just raise this punch, because you could use both of them. If the opponent uses really strong shot, use your catch. If the opponent shoots long shot or like a weaker shot, use your punch, right? So that's my concern, and but I hope this is something helpful. This is how the punch skill will be when it's on each goalie. And as I said, this punch on Fest Wakabayashi is as strong as SGGK catch, although his catch is better, I mean in terms of the stats. So that's how good this punch is. Yeah. So anyways, please do determine what to do with this Asia qualifier Wakabayashi or the skill he has. Yeah. I hope I'll try to make a video to demonstrate you guys how strong this Asia qualifier Genzo is at level 99. I think I could create level 99 right away, so I'll do that. And then yeah, you might, that video might become further like additional item for you guys to consider what to do. Okay, so I hope you liked the video. Please do subscribe for those who haven't yet, and stay tuned for my future ones. Thanks for watching, and bye.